beloved brother, join us, and you may sate your rage and aid our cause.
Lead me to the slaughter!
Onward!
This is the end for...
I fade in and out of consciousness until something grasps me, hoisting my ruined body up toward the light. Lumbering figures position something below me. I see it then, the gilt-edged golden sarcophagus, lid open wide to receive me. Yellow-orange fluid sloshes around within. I know as I gaze down upon the fate that awaits me, both honor and curse me. No longer shall I walk amongst the truly living. I am to be sealed within a walking machine of war, a dreadnought. Through damaged eyes, I take one last look at the outside world. I glance down to what I have become. I am a living weapon. By the grace of the Emperor, I have been given a second chance to smite his foes. I shall embrace this gift and repay his generosity with the blood of traitors. I am ready. Direct me to the fight, I growl, my voice amplified by banks of voxcasters. I walk. I swore to serve the Emperor until my dying day. I have given him my blood, my body. Perhaps one day I shall surrender my life. Until then, I serve.
This box is huge. I had to adjust my camera setup prior to filming. Clearly, not every mortally wounded brother is interred in a dreadnought. Dreadnoughts are rare, so there has to be something worth preserving about the fallen Marine, rather than just replacing him with new recruits to the chapter. Dreadnoughts slumber until the need is so great they are brought to bear, so the interred body may well have battle honours from thousands of years ago. The Redemptor Dreadnought is the latest class of dreadnought, and interred Marines are usually more recently mortally wounded, such as Primaris. I have a Games Workshop model of the Redemptor Dreadnought, which actually I haven't made yet, but I have made the Brutalis Dreadnought, which is essentially the same but with weapon differences. This is a very accurate 1/18th version and doesn't disappoint. It feels very familiar. This dreadnought model has some serious weight to it and is well built. In fact, I had concerns over how much effort I was using to move the joints, as I didn't know if it was meant to move or not until I applied some serious pressure. One issue I did have is the balance. Due to the weight of the top half, you really need to distribute the weight over both legs by adjusting the stance, otherwise it keeps leaning to potentially topple over with the slightest knock of the table. It shouldn't be an issue on a shelf or somewhere where you've got a permanent display though. Most of the joints are ratchet joints and have half a dozen positions. Again, I was a little worried that I was going to force it beyond the range, but a little gentle familiarization with the range once you bought it should fix that. But it's always a risk. You may try to push it where it's not supposed to go. One thing that bugged me, however, is the name on the sarcophagus. The Dreadnought was originally listed as Brother Tyleas, which I assume is the name of the Ultramarine interred, but the details on the sarcophagus itself say Toman Didricus. Can anyone provide clarity on who the interred brother is and how this naming system actually works? And if Toman Didricus is his name, please JOYTOY, pick a chapter for him. For size comparison, I'm showing one of the original intercessors, I think version 2 body, which isn't included in the Dreadnought box, it's just for comparison.
Please don't forget to like if you want other Warhammer 40k JOYTOY fans to find this content. Thank you.